A very good morning to the Honorable Lecturer and my fellow students. My name is Hapika. I'm from CSEA, studying BTech first year in Shashi Institute of Technology and Engineering. Today I'm in front of you to give you a brief explanation about the PPT that I have made on the topic Habit 4 Think Win Win, which is extracted from one of the habits of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Richards Covey. Before getting into the slides, I would like to ask you a question. Have you ever engaged in a situation where you have to succeed or you have to help others succeed too? Okay, that's fine. Let's take a scenario. Imagine that you're negotiating a deal. Would you rather like both parties gain valuable benefit or would you settle for one party gain? Yes, we seek for mutual benefit, right? Okay, now let's getting into the PPT. First slide. The 7 habits of highly effective people are: be proactive, begin with the end in the mind, put first things first, think win-win, seek first to understand, then to be understood, synergize, and sharpen the saw. Now, getting into the topic, the basic definition of thinking win-win is cultivating a mindset which seek mutual benefit, where all the parties involved in a situation will get the desired outcomes. The key points are it focuses on mutual benefit. Imagine there are two parties, party A and party B. If they make a deal, it should be mutual, right? There's no loss for one party, or if if always the first party will win, he will get arrogance, and the second party will feel low, right? So that's why there should be mutual benefit. Next. It prioritizes relationships. By cultivating think win mindset, it prioritizes relationships. It seeks creative solutions. When we work collaboratively and cooperatively, we may work better than alone. By doing teamwork, we may work better than doing alone. It embraces empathy. It embraces empathy means cultivates the it cultivates that we have to listen to others' perspectives and we have to connect to the others' feelings and emotions. Y'all think that why we have to think when we are the person who to win, right? Then why should we think when? So these are the benefits of thinking when it strengthens relationships. By thinking when a person not only the one person not only wins and the other person has also chance to win because there should be mutual benefit. It increases trust and it enhances productivity because if a person alone does the work, they'll get the outcome. But if we work collaboratively and cooperatively, then you get the outcome which is better. It reduces conflicts also. The goal of win-win paradigm. There are 4 probabilities actually: win-win, win-lose, win-win, and lose-win, lose-lose. Win-lose is if you take an example of 2 persons, if one person's win, and then absolutely the second person will lose. That's the win-lose. And when we come to win-win, that's a mutual benefit. The both parties will share the work and they'll succeed together. Lose-win. When it comes to lose-win, um, take my sister and if I and my sister are in the scenario, my sister will self-sacrifice. Okay, she is my sister, so she will self-sacrifice and I will gain. So that's the meaning of lose win. Party A will self-sacrifice for the sake of party B. Lose lose. Both parties compromises. Oh no, I can't do that work. And party B will think, oh no, I too can't do that work. So neither party B nor party A wins. Then how to think win-win? First step is seek to understand. First, you have to listen to others' perspectives. Don't interrupt. As from the previous PPTs, I also I also think that you have to listen to others' perspectives without interrupting them, because if they want to they want to know that they want to tell you that you have to listen to you have to actively listen to their other people's right. Seek mutual benefit. In this, only one person is not winning, but you have to work collaboratively and you have to gain the benefit. Be confident and considerate. Don't express not only expressing your own opinions, but also listen to others' perspectives, so that by combining them, you can get a better outcome. The real life examples of win-win business partnerships. When you come when, by cultivating a think win-win mindset in two ways: business partnerships, either in family relationships. In business partnerships, collaborating on projects that benefit both companies. If a customer and client, take an example of customer and client. If a client gives the work to customer, he'll get increased salary, right? So there will be mutual benefit. The client will get the work finished, and the customer will get the extra salary for working extra hours. So in family relationships also, finding compromise that works for everyone. Um, Negotiations. It is very important in the cultivating the think win-win mindset. We have to negotiate and we have to tell that, oh no, that's not my way, that's not your way. It's a better way. So actually win the we can actually win and we'll get the desired outcomes. So we have to tell the people it's not our way, so it's the better way. And finally, when you let someone else win an argument, often you both end up winners. That's what I want to conclude. So I request all of you to cultivate a think win-win mindset, which not only satisfies you but also other people. And today's interconnected world, in today's interconnected world, it's important to cultivate think win-win mindset, because winning means not only one person while the other loses. So it prioritizes the cooperation and collaboration over competition. So thank you. Would you like to ask any questions?